see, but I see it every time I breathe. Okinawa days where time moves slow, barefoot hearts with nowhere to go. You and me beneath the sun, saying nothing, needing none. Even if the seasons fade, I still taste that lemonade and feel your hand from miles away, calling me to Okinawa days. Market streets and mango ice, paper fans and colored lights. We dance with locals in the square like no one knew we weren't from there. You said this place feels like a song, one that's quiet, sweet, and long. I didn't answer right away, but I knew I'd never walk away. Now I'm back where cars rush by, but I still hear that island sky. And if you wonder where I've been, I'm in that sunset once again. Okinawa days, soft and bright, you in golden hour light. Even now, I sometimes stay in the warmth of yesterday. So if you ever lose your way, just find the sea and drift my way. I'll be waiting in the bay, back in those Okinawa days. I didn't plan to walk this way, but Ginza called me back today. Same old street, same neon signs, but something felt too much like time. I stopped by the crossing light, and there you were like borrowed light. You looked at me like half a dream, like Tokyo, remember what we'd been. Back in Ginza, where we first passed, now you're real and not just glass. No more ghosts, no fading skies, just your voice and your surprised eyes. I never thought we'd meet this way on an ordinary weekday, but here you are, and here I stay. Back in Ginza, we found our way. You said you still drink lemon tea. I laughed only when I missed the sea. We walk like we forgot the years, between the silence and the tears. The record shop was still the same. You picked a vinyl, said my name, and though the crowd kept moving fast, we found a moment built to last. Maybe this is how it ends, or maybe it's where we begin. Some cities give what time once stole, and write new verses in the soul. Back in Ginza, under quiet skies, two familiar hearts in new disguise. We smiled like we'd never heard, like we'd never been apart at first. If fate was waiting here We met where the sidewalk bends. You spilled your drink and laughed again. I said nice shoes, you said they're old, but your smile never gets old. The sky was pink, the light was low, but your eyes had their own glow. Every word a little spark. I felt the rhythm of my heart. I've got a sidewalk crush on you. Every step feels brand new. You don't know what you do to me with your hands deep in your hoodie. We don't need a perfect line. You and I just walk in time. City lights can fade away. I'd still find you anyway. You hum along to songs I play. Even when you get the lyrics wrong, it's okay. We window shop and skip the store. You said I like this day and maybe more. One more corner, one more block. Wish this walk would never stop. I almost said what's on my mind, but your fingers brush mine just in time. I've got a sidewalk crush on you, and I think you feel it too. We don't need a grand parade, just this moment softly made. If I don't say it, you still might know. In the way I never let you go, so I'll stay right next to you with this sidewalk crush in bloom.
You showed up with the top rolled down, sunlight dancing on your face. No plans, no map, just get away. Let's chase the day, let's leave this place.
Coffee in hand, your laugh in the breeze. The ocean hums our melody. You looked at me and time stood still. A perfect moment, soft and real. Drive me to the sun, baby, don't slow down. Every mile with you, I'm skybound. Radio's playing our favorite song. In your arms where I belong. Let the city fade behind the light. We're golden kids in love tonight. Hearts in rhythm, wheels that spin. Let's never let this feeling end. Neon signs and sunset skies, your fingers reaching out to mine. We talk in glances, not in words. The sweetest language ever heard. You sing off key and I don't mind. This kind of joy is hard to find. Your shoulders warm, the moment's right. We're just two stars that found their night. Under the moon, we drive slow. The wind knows what we never told. If this is a dream, don't wake me. Just keep the lights low and take me. Drive me to the sun, baby, don't slow down. Chasing love through this little town. With every laugh we're burning bright. Two souls
dancing in the light.
Let the night stretch far and wide.
You're the reason I feel alive. Hearts in rhythm, wheels that spin.
Let's fall in love again, again.
You called me up at 4:15. Let's take a ride, don't need a plan. We hit the lights, the summer breeze was singing soft through your old sedan. Our shadows danced on building walls as horns and tin lit up the sky. And I could swear the world stood still when you leaned in and said, let's fly. Golden hour drive with you by my side, laughing through traffic and neon signs. Your hand in mine like an 80s song. I knew right then this love was strong. Spin me around in the fading light, hearts in stereo, feeling so right. Ooh, baby, let's not say goodbye. Let's stay forever in this night.
You hum along to city tunes, a little off key, but I don't mind. We chase the glow, no need to choose. Just let the rhythm take our time. That coffee shop, that street lamp, and the little things we never planned. You wink and say, let's never end. I smile, I think I understand. Like a vinyl memory, you keep replaying me. Let's rewind the sun and keep on driving till we're one.
An hour drive with you by my side, laughing through traffic and neon signs. Your hand in mine like an 80s song. I knew right then this love was strong. Spin me around in the fading light. Let's write our names in the city night. Ooh, darling, just one more ride in this forever golden high. Coffee steam and vinyl sound. You show up in a vintage smile. Crosswalk rhythm, neon glow. Your hand finds mine real slow. Taxi lights blur into jazz. You lean in close and ask, are we just walking or falling too? I laugh and say, with you I do. The sidewalk rendezvous, it's just us two. FaceTime on my wrist, and I forget the we. The sidewalk rendezvous, just us two, waltzing through lights in vintage shoes. Every glance a quiet spark, dancing softly through the dark. No need for plans, no deja vu. We write the night in shades of you. Stay with me till morning's cue. This city is our rendezvous.
May you wanna Tuesday, coffee in your hand, no plans today. You laughed at something I didn't say, but I smiled anyway. Your jacket's too big, and the sunlight danced on your sleeve. I kept my words tucked in, just watching the way you breathe. We're just walking, nothing more, but it feels like something started. Side by side through open doors. The world is quiet, but my heart is talking. Don't need fireworks or neon skies, just you and me in fading light, falling slowly like a song on repeat, with sunlight on your sleeve. You hum a line from a song I know, but change the words to make it your own. And I pretend that I'm not impressed, but my cheeks are giving me away. We pass a record store, you say this one sounds like June. I nod and say I know, but really I just mean you. Maybe this is nothing, or maybe it's the start. I don't know the future, but I like where we are. We're just walking, nothing more, but it feels like a memory in the making. With every step I'm sure you're the softest risk we're taking. No big lines or movie scenes, just tiny moments in between. And I'll remember how I felt so deep. The sunlight on your sleeve. You sat across with your headphone on, smiling at nothing like you're in a song. I try to read, but turn the page too soon, 'cause my eyes kept falling back to you. You looked up and I looked down. My heart made the loudest sound, but you just laughed and said, hey, hi. I nearly forgot how to reply. Just Just a little closer, not too fast. Let this moment gently last. In between the noise and the light, I feel like everything's just right. Maybe love begins this way, in a quiet afternoon cafe. If you sit with me a while longer, maybe I'll move just a little closer. You asked my name, I lost my voice, then found it somewhere in the noise. You talked about your favorite band. I nodded though I didn't understand. No fireworks, no perfect line, just your shoulder brushing mine. And somehow that's enough to feel something blooming soft and real. Just a little closer, not too loud. We don't have to stand out in the crowd. With every breath and every glance, I'm falling more with every chance. Maybe love begins this slow, like sunlight on a window. If this is just the start, I know I wanna stay and never go. I met you in the morning glow, city lights still hanging low. You smiled and said, let's skip the train and run through streets with no last name. You wore that shirt I kinda love, too big, too bright, just loud enough. The breeze was warm, the day brand new, and I couldn't stop looking at you. Fast hearts and slow days, feeling light, skipping steps in sunshine white. You and me, no map, no plan, just chasing time with open hands. Every glance, a tiny spark, even your silence leaves a mark. If we get lost along the way, let's stay there anyway. You sang a song half out of tune and laughed like summer came too soon. I matched your beat with quiet feet, a rhythm floating down the street. You pointed out a cloud that blinked. I said I like the way you think. We wandered into nowhere fast, hoping this walk would always last. Let the traffic fade behind, let the moments stretch in time. No rush, no noise, no rules to write, just you and me in perfect light. Fast hearts and slow days, hand in hand, painting footprints in the sand. From quiet smiles to bursts of sound, we keep on spinning round and round. Every blink, another start. You're the beat inside my heart. Even if the world won't stay, you'll live in this summer day.
You wave from down the street again. Same hoodie, same lazy grin. I try to play it cool and calm, but I forget where I'm going. The breeze pulls at my messy hair. I swear I saw you almost there. The lights all blur behind your face. My world slows down in place. Every time you smile, I lose my breath. Feels like flying or a gentle wreck. The kind of rush I can't define, but I know I want it all the time. You don't even have to try. You just laugh and I float sky high. How do you make the world feel right every time you smile? I talk too fast and not at all. Pretend I didn't trip and fall. You help me up like it's routine, like we're playing out some movie scene. You say the sky looks kinda blue. I nod like I don't stare at you. But if you heard my heartbeat loud, you'd know I'm lost without a doubt. I write your name into the air with fingers no one sees, and dream of walking next to you like we're the only breeze. Every time you smile, the colors change. The sidewalk sparkles in a different way, like magic hiding in plain sight. And you're the spark that turns on the light. I never knew a look could stay, but you're with me every step each day. And though I play it cool, I'm fire inside every time you smile. Snow was falling on the old tram line, footsteps fading into time. Sapporo lights were soft and slow, like the way you used to hold me so. Your scarf was red, your laugh was low. We chased the wind and never know how fast the seasons learn to change, while we stood still and stayed the same. Back in Sapporo, the sky was white. We kissed beneath the northern lights, your hand in mine, the world so small. We had it all, or so I thought. Now I walk these streets alone, with frozen air that chills the bone. But still I see your shadow Back in Sapporo, the sky was white. We kissed beneath the northern lights. Your hand in mine, the world so small. We had it all, or so I thought. Now I walk these streets alone, with frozen air that chills the bone. But still I see your shadow go back in Sapporo. Memories fall like snow. I try to let you go, but the city keeps you close. Back in Sapporo, where you said goodbye, the silence louder than the sky. I left too late, I should have known the cold would stay, but you'd be gone. So if you ever miss the snow and wonder if I'm still alone, I'll be right here letting you go back in Sapporo on the glow. I saw you waiting at the corner store, raindrops dancing softly on the floor. Your smile lit up the cloudy skies like sunshine in a stranger's eyes. And time slowed down in that moment. Umbrellas closed, our hearts wide open. You said, let's walk, no need to run. We chased the light after the storm was done. After the rain, I still feel you, like the melody that the night wind blew. Your hand in mine, the world stood still. We laughed, we cried, and we always will. After the rain, we stayed brand new. A love so soft, so warm, so true. City lights were sparkling through the mist. Your voice a song I never want to miss. Side by side with every step we knew, even silence felt like music too. And when the storm returns someday, I'll hear your footsteps through the gray. A gentle chord, a soft refrain. You and I after the rain. After the rain, I still feel you in the little things we used to do. Those seasons pass and skies may change. This heart of mine still calls your name. After the rain, I'm still with you. The curtains moved before I did. Lights building where your shoulders hit. You were breathing slow and deep. if the world was still asleep.
The tea I made was going cold, but I watched you more than I could hold. I didn't dare to speak too loud. The moments of the morning proud, the morning after we didn't run. No goodbyes, no setting sun, just your hand still close to mine, like we were always meant in time. No past to fix, no need to ask, just coffee, steam, and linen tasks. The quiet proof we both had prayed was waking up and choosing to stay. You smiled without opening your eyes and said I dreamed of clear blue skies. I said they're real, just look around. You laughed and pulled the blankets down. We sat and watched the fan above and didn't need to name it love. The way you moved, the way I stayed was more than any vow we'd made. First mornings don't need grand display. Just know when you're not far away. We made no plans, but I just knew this was the start of something true. The morning after, soft and true. The window open, sky so blue. No rush, no fear, just one long breath, like we come back from quiet dead. You touched my face and I just smiled. This kind of peace takes quite a while, but now we know we found our way, and we'll keep waking up this way. You closed the door and dropped your keys. The ocean hummed a gentle breeze. No rush, no plan, just you and me, in a room where time forgot to be. I made us tea, you turned the light. Said it's been years but feels so right. You sat down slowly, knees to chest. I leaned in close and let us rest. The night we stayed, we didn't speak. The silence was strong, the moment weak. But all the space we used to hide was filled with you right by my side. No more trains, no one to blame. Just soft, I'm here without your name. The world was wide, but we had made a world of one the night we stayed. We watched the curtain gently sway to songs we used to never play. You traced my hand like something new, though I was always there for you. The fan above was spinning low, like everything we didn't show. But in that quiet, steady air, I finally knew you truly across the street where neon glows, lights like stars on your vintage coat. I stopped mid-step, forgot to breathe, like a movie paused in front of me. Your headphones on, your head tilted down, but something pulled me through the crowd. You didn't see me standing there, but I knew right then nothing would compare. That first look in Ginza, I still see you in gold light, walking free, like the city's rhythm knew your name and whispered softly just the same. In that moment you were all I knew, a stranger painted in silver blue. And though the night just carried you past, that first look in Ginza will always last. I follow slow, not close behind, not to chase but to capture time. The crosswalk blinked and music played as Tokyo moved and memories made. You turned your head just once, just so, like the wind had told you where to go. I smiled though you didn't see, that smile still haunting me. If I had said hello, would it have changed the flow? But maybe it was meant to be, a perfect ghost in memory. That first look in Ginza, glowing bright, frozen in a Tokyo night. No words, no names, no plan, no past, just a moment too perfect to last. I'll walk those streets again someday, hoping fate will cross our way. Until then, in dreams I pass that first look in Ginza. We're walking home in evening light, side by side just past midnight. Your sleeve keeps brushing up on mine. I count the steps and search for signs. You talk about the moon tonight, how it feels like a movie fight, where someone says it at the end, but I don't know how to begin. I've got the words all rehearsed, but they melt when you smile first. Should I risk the peace we made or let this feeling fade? Do I say it or stay quiet? Let my heartbeat start a riot. You stop and tie your untied shoe. I watch the way you laugh into the gentle breeze that knows my name, but can't say what I feel the same. I almost speak then let it go. Why is love the hardest thing to show? You look at me, your eyes so kind. I nearly leave my fear behind. Maybe you already know and you're waiting for me to grow. The courage under city lights to turn our walks into us tonight. Do I say it or keep dreaming while my chest is softly screaming? You're right here but worlds away, and I can't let this drift away. If I leave, will you catch me too? Or smile and say I've been waiting for you? In this hush between the words I say, I hope your silence means stay. Met you in the morning sun, shoes untied but on the run. You brought a smile and lemon tea, said, wanna skip the rules with me? We took the long way through the park, counted clouds and left our marks. Laughed too loud at nothing much, but somehow that was just enough. Under lemonade skies, we're just two kids chasing light where the magic lives. Every step a beat, every word a spark, like sunshine drawn across my heart. You turn the ordinary gold with just one glance. You break the mold. Let's keep today in a Polaroid frame before it fades. Let's stay the same. You hummed a tune I didn't know, but it made my sneakers tap below. You danced a step, I missed the cue, but still I followed after you. We shared a soda, peach and lime. Told me this tastes like the perfect time, and I believed it without doubt, that joy can be this loud. Under lemonade skies, we're just two kids chasing light where the magic lives. Every step a beat, every word a spark, like sunshine drawn across my heart. You turn the ordinary gold with just one glance. You break the mold. Let's keep today in a Polaroid frame before it fades. Let's stay the same. We've got no plan, no perfect line, but maybe that's by sweet design. If every day could feel this free, I'd press repeat on you and me. Under lemonade skies, let's never end. Fingers crossed, but hearts don't pretend. We're spinning slow in the summer's breeze, falling easy, just like leaves. You made my quiet world ignite with every shade of yellow light. If this is love, then let it be bright and soft like lemonade dreams.
showed up with that worn out smile. Waves of gold behind your eyes. City sounds in the background fade when you're walking by my side. Shared my earbuds on the train. Same song, but it never felt the same. You tapped the beat on your faded jeans. That's when I knew you felt it too. Headphones and heartbeats sinking time. Every glance a subtle rhyme. No big words, no perfect lines. Just your shoulder brushing mine. We don't need a reason why. Just drifting under pastel skies. In this moment, soft and true. All I want is here with you. Stop for soda by the light. Sunset melting into night. You lean back, eyes half closed and said, feels like home, you know. I just smiled, didn't speak. Afraid my voice would sound too deep. But I swear the air around us slowed, as if the world just let us go. Maybe we're just passing through, but tonight I'm sure of you. Footsteps falling into place like music only we could make. Headphones and heartbeats walking slow under lights in a golden glow. With your laugh in stereo, I don't care where we go. No scripts, no perfect scenes, just you and me, and in between every moment feels brand new when I get to fall for you. We met beneath the borrowed sky. Raindrops falling, you caught my eye. No plans today, just passing time. But somehow it all felt right. A corner cafe, your quiet laugh reflected in the coffee glass. I smiled but felt a gentle ache. Some moments you can't remake. Rainlight memory, your warmth beside me. Fingers brushed by chance, still linger softly as the city fades into a blur. My heart returns to where we were. Old movie lights and shades of gold. We shared a seat, your hand to hold. The world outside began to dim, but I was lost in you again. The door closed slow, the echo stayed with words I never got to say. A silent love too small to speak still lives inside of me. A gentle memory flows
didn't speak. Eyes on the window, heart on your sleeve. The steam was rising just like before, but the warmth between us wasn't there anymore. I watched the snow begin to fall outside the glass, so soft, so small. Our silence louder than the street. The end sat gently at our feet. This is the cafe we let go, where the winter held us soft and slow. We said nothing, but we knew some things don't survive the truth. You smiled like it was just okay, paid the bill, then walked away. Now every time it starts to snow, I return to the cafe we let go. Your chair still sits by table 3. I sit across from your memory. The light still hits that amber wall, but time moved on and I recall how love can end without a fight, just fade like day into the night. I said take care, you said you too, but I still taste that quiet truth. I hold no anger, hold no pain, just echoes in a window pane. If I could change one thing, I'd stay, but some things aren't meant to remain. This is the cafe we let go, where we once believed in tomorrow. Now all that's left is falling snow, and the ghost of us letting go. You didn't cry and I didn't ask. We let the moment gently pass, like coffee cooling in the breeze. We both knew but said it's sweet. The words we didn't dare to speak hung in the air, soft and weak. You still drink tea with extra ice and tilt your head